That's not your name, unless you consent to it. If someone wants to change your name and you don't agree, it's not your name, but that is how they will see you and remember you based on what it is they have in their mind as to what that name means. I had a man want to call me Joy. I don't like to be called Joy. And he wouldn't stop. And he was enjoying himself. So I finally walked up to him and said, "Hey, Bill, what's up?" And he looked at me, he said, "What?" I said, "Bill, right?" He says, "Not my name." I said, "Yes, it is." And he looked at me and I said, "My name is Joyce. But until you get it, your name is Bill." He got it. He didn't call me Joy anymore. Someone said, "Oh, you're joyful." I said, "Maybe if is it Tuesday?" You know, on Wednesday, don't know. But Joyce means, I said, "No, it doesn't. It means what it means to me. It's my name. You cannot tell me I'm joyful because you want me to be joyful." Well, what do you call Fred, for goodness sakes? You don't catch anybody messing with Fred, do you? No. But you go and be named something like Joyce, or any name that someone wants to change and give a different rhythm and sound to it, or meaning to them from something they've read somewhere, some book they've picked it up on, some television program, some childhood thing. Well, that wasn't me. I was Joyce C. So when I reclaimed my C, it's really interesting what happens how you see yourself. You put your name back together for whatever reason that you do it. I decided it was a fun thing to do, to reclaim the C. It took me back to some amazing memories around what's in a name. So, I know people who say things that is very, derogatory to themselves, not necessarily to others, through the name they will use for themselves. And it's usually something very amazing, like, "I am unworthy," or "I hate my life." That's a name. See, it may be a lot of words, but it's a name. And so when you say, "I hate my life," this is what the entire galaxy, universe, responds to. So you get hate. And it comes to you. Don't come to me. I don't want it. So Joyce C. don't go around talking about she hates her life. I learned not to do that. You see? I learned that what I call me, I get a response to. What I send out, I get a reply to. So when you're saying, "I'm unworthy," "I hate my life," "I am unworthy," this is your name. This is your name. When you say, "I cannot do something," "I'm not smart enough," this is your name. But when you claim, and you can simply break it down to simple stuff. It doesn't have to be fancy. I do not need a dictionary. Well, maybe I do, but...
I do.
Yeah, no, I won't get into that dictionary thing. But break it down. You don't have to start. Sometimes people say, "It's too big." I say, of course it is. You're having to change how you see you. So you can say, "I am okay today." That's good. That's a good name. Because you get all the other "I am okay today" coming towards you. And you began to experience it. And you began to see that what you're doing that day, it's okay. You don't have to be perfect. I haven't met any perfect people. If you meet someone, really back up slowly. That's a dangerous person. Or you walked upon an angel. But then again, I've met some of those. So the question is, what's in the name? So we can say, "I've met some angels." You say, okay, so what's an angel? Well, basically, a messenger. So are we messengers or what? Uh-huh. But do y'all call yourselves angels? That's what I want to know.
No.
No, but you can call yourself your name and know that you're still a messenger. You do not have to be called angel. You see? I am a messenger. And so my first message is to me. I must understand me and give myself something to work with. If I can only give myself limitations and negativities and all of those harsh things, whatever someone else you may be thinking, think of you, then that is your name and that is what you will attract to you. It's what you live by. It's how you will approach everything you do. I cannot do this. And I must confess, I am just really perplexed by my television set. Patty keeps showing me how to work it. It hasn't taken. So if it goes and does something interesting, I just turn it off. I said, I didn't need to see TV. So Patty comes in. I said, television isn't working. She said, uh-huh. She turns it on, click, 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 it's working. I said, how'd you do that? She tells me it's easy. I said, uh-huh. Okay, so my name isn't the one who can fix that TV set. And I know that. Because I'm sitting there saying, I am going to mess this thing up beyond. We're going to have to call out the cable people. I'm okay with that. Okay? I am so okay with that. So there are things you need to find your place of being okay. Do not go looking for, well, you know that mythological gremlin? Don't go looking for that.
No, they'll find you.
Thank you. You know, and they got bite. See, people always see stuff as being
And
passive.
may or may not be mythological.
Thank you. In your closet. I have one under the bed. So, what's in a name? How you see something defines how you respond to it. It will always. If you're looking over there and say, that person has a great life. We'll pick on Fred. Fred has a great life. Well, you don't know that Fred has a great life. You're looking at Fred's things. You don't know what Fred did to get those things. Whether it's the house, the car, the clothes, the watch, the vacation, whatever that Fred has got going. But you don't know what Fred is doing because you have never talked to Fred. You have never gone over and said to Fred, Fred, how did you get this car? So Fred could say to you, you know, stocks. I work hard, I save my money. I got a fund. I get this money every month. It gives me everything I want. You can say, wow, yeah. Now you know. So instead of thinking that Fred knows something you don't know, he does. Fred knows where his stuff comes from. Now what do you know? You know how you have to go about to get stuff, if it's stuff that you want. All of this has to do with how you see yourself. I do not see myself as less than anyone. I do not. You will not get me to do that one. You will not. So you're going to waste your time. And that will be your name, wasting time. I'm only serious about it, right? That will be your name, wasting time. Trying to get people to be what you want them to be, if that is